Hello everyone. Moved some stuff around. Put the light plane down here at the end because I think it's easier to get to in the corner, and scooted everything down and put the USB power supply at this end so it would be closer to the working space on the table. And then thinking of these as the traveling rig, for performance purposes I decided that it would be more valuable to have the precision adder and the quantizer in this case. And I had 2 HP left over because the dual parallel VCO was 12 HP, so I moved the comb filter into this case. And I got a new thing. It's the landscape stereo field. And this is what it does. It's a touchable noisemaker. Kind of reminds me of the Tragatronic M669, but with a touch surface, a little bit faster to control. And the similarity does not end there. It can process audio signals coming through it. So let me just plug in these cables and plug these into the inputs in the back. And we have a drum loop coming from the STS. It's kind of like a very nasty distortion effect. There's also these little mini jacks on the top, and supposedly those can be used to interface with your modular gear. So how about I stop the recording and do an edit while I set something up? All right. I've got this output controlling the frequency modulation of oscillator 1 of the Lifeforms. This output controlling the filter cutoff. This output controlling the VCA. And then the band pass output from the filter is going into this input. if perhaps I can use the function to slow down the signal. Oh, this cable's not long enough. To slow down the signal that is going into the VCA. We get a longer cable for that. I was using this output. And you can tell what's an output and what's an input because, well, the outputs are in the top row, and also the little pads have a pointy corner and the other corners are rounded, and if the corner is pointing into the circle then it's an input, and if it's pointing out then it's an output. And then they're connected to the jacks with these lines. Little secret to help you remember. Let's see, I need to shorten that quite a bit. No rise. So yeah, it kind of works as a controller, but it seems to make the synth sound a lot like itself. Still got, some experimentation to do, but I got a pretty good deal on this, and it seemed like a really interesting concept. It's two parallel sort of radio noise making circuits, and the idea that you can just touch it, that's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, the landscape stereo field, there it is. And maybe later I'll find a way to incorporate that into something musical. But until then, thanks y'all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.